preguntándole a Dios el por qué no me levanto tocando.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. You know what stands out, Clark, with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Giannis dishes to Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Lopez outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Towns.
He is actually 2 hands full inside. And Lopez more than happy to take the trip to the line.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Really left alone that time.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Shoots from the elbow. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Edwards can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Lillard, the pass to Beasley. Left side, out of the Kumbo. The Bucks working the ball around. Lillard from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Lillard. That one a little long.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Passes it to Conley. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Offline with his 3. The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Lillard with it. Working on McDaniels.
This is what Gobert is known for. His ability to swat shots away with ease.
Edwards, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 3-pointer, Lillard, and the Bucks miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing here by 8.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
Spins. The jump hook. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards finds Conley. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Edwards against Beasley. Outside, Towns. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 7. Now the feed to Lopez. Middleton outside. On the wing, Giannis. Lillard outside. No good on the triple.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And the basket by Lillard.
And it's the moment Lillard passes half court, you have to pick him up because Dame's range is endless.
Pass to Towns. From outside the arc, he's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Lillard against Morris. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Reed finds Anderson. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And that one's good. Lillard.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Towns, the pass to Morris. And it's Edwards, top of the key. A rebound by the Bucks. Outer dishes to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Reed. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Bucks trail by 6. Lopez, a screen on Anderson. And here's Giannis from outside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Connaughton and Middleton share the wing duty. Jay Crowder out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Beverly in at the point. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Bucks trail by 4. Here's Connaughton. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Edwards. Got a hand on it.
Using that 7'2" wingspan, very effective. Portis just obliterated that shot.
Crowder kicks to Beverly. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Lets it go from deep. Trains the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. The pass to Connaughton. And Middleton kicks to Connaughton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. Beasley's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Patrick Beverley. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Monte Morris. Reed finds Gobert. Back to Reed. Anderson wide open. The three-pointer no good. The Bucks trail. Lillard with it. Now by Anderson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And Middleton is just a total package, not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anderson. And that one misses. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Middleton inside the three-point line. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Gobert, the pass to Reed. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Middleton. He's covered closely. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Passes it to Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Middleton. Here's Edwards. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
Edwards flexing on him now, bully ball inside.
Middleton with it. Timeout called, the Bucks.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Jay Crowder, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Chris Middleton. Minnesota also making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Reed, and it's McDaniels in for Edwards.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Down low, here's Towns. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 3. Now, Antetokounmpo. Fader on the way, and that one is good. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding it.
Offensive rebound. Giannis rips it down.
Good to see a player going all out in the games this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Towns for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Towns has got 6 points.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 9. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
Bucks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court. There's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. For three, Edwards. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Conley, the pass to Towns. 4 seconds left. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Towns. He's got 11.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves ahead, leading by a point. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Edwards dishes to Conley. Clock at 4, jacks up a 3, and Anthony Edwards gets the 3. Edwards got 14 points for the game.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Now here's Middleton. McDaniels defending. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Buck shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well. So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And Edwards drops them both. Milwaukee with the ball. 6-point game. Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lillard, the top of the key jumper is on the mark. He's got 13. Timberwolves leading by 6. Conley kicks to Towns. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Timeout called. The Bucks.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Middleton looking it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Gobert down low. Lopez is there. Edwards inside, by Beasley, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Timberwolves have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards, that's good.
Tough guy to stop when he gets it rolling. Edwards always trying to gain momentum.
Lillard against Conley. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Lillard against Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 5th assist in this one. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Giannis. Beasley outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Towns, the pass to Conley. For 3, Edwards. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Pass to Beasley. There's 1:40 left in the third. He feeds it to Lopez. Clock at 6. And it's in there.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Outside, Towns. Lillard against Conley. There's the dish to Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 29.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Lopez, a screen on Conley. Lillard from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He rifled that one in from distance. Towns has got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Oh, my goodness. The 7-footer launching from way beyond the arc. How do you contest that? I don't think you can.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the paint. Shot from the low block. Gobert with the block. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 11 points for Mike Conley.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Middleton against Anderson. And Middleton kicks to Lopez. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Giannis. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Antetokounmpo's got 8 here in the quarter.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota, going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Jay Crowder, Damian Lillard out there with Beasley. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Portis in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
The pass to Edwards. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Edwards got 32 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Morris passes to Reed. Anderson outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Minnesota making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Morris against Lillard. Outside Edwards. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Portis. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 11. Pull from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morris kicks to Edwards. Now here's Reed. Defended by Portis. Reed the pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards driving to the basket. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Lillard. Misses off the left iron.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Edwards, that's good.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Here's Lillard. Timeout called, the Bucks. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Gallinari. Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Jay Crowder. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker, and Mike Conley subbed in for Monte Morris. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Lillard is screen on Towns. Here's Giannis. Buries it down low.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Out left to the wing. Outside, Towns. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Second chance shot. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Great open look there.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Bucks trail by 16. Lillard outside. And he makes that one. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter. And here is Conley. At the elbow, Edwards. Over Beasley. And again, it's Minnesota.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Lillard with no one around. And another three for Milwaukee.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Outside Edwards. Over Beasley. And there's Edwards on the assist by Conley. Edwards got 40 points.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Conley against Lillard. Takes it down to Middleton. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Minnesota.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Gallinari, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jay Crowder's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Malik Beasley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And no stopping Lillard. Excellent at staying in control no matter what the D throws at him.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Einad's checked in. McLaughlin, the pass to Alexander Walker. Reed with it. Gallinari on him. And it's off the back rim. No good. 20 feet out. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jordan McLaughlin.
No good on the free throw. Morris checked in for the Timberwolves. He hits the second from the line. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 14-point game. Off target from outside. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with his three. Lillard outside. Reed with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker for the three. Off target with that shot. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on